probably using your kitchen like it's still 2010, chopping by hand, burning toast, and setting 10 timers like a sleep-deprived barista. But what if I told you those struggles are officially outdated? The real home chefs of 2025 are using tech that does the thinking and the cooking for them. I'll show you how I use 10 gadgets to turn a date night dinner into a 5-star superhero mission. You'll never look at your fridge or your toaster the same way after today's episode of Human Genuity. But first, don't forget to subscribe for more cool tech videos. Alright, first mission of the day, pancakes. Not for breakfast, nope. We're going gourmet tonight. I'm making mini savory pancakes as starters for my date night dinner. And I've got my secret weapon, the Prepology 2-in-1 pancake batter mixer and dispenser. This thing is part blender, part laser-guided batter sniper. I pour in the ingredients, give it a shake, no whisk, no mess, and bam! Smooth batter without the arm workout. The best part? I can aim the nozzle like I'm loading pancake artillery and fire perfectly round little discs straight into the pan. No drips, not even blobs. Just controlled chef-level precision. And it gets better. This thing's got measurement lines on the side, so I'm not eyeballing anything like a savage. Plus, it disassembles for cleaning like it's auditioning for a Transformers reboot. Honestly, I feel like Mr. Terrific with a spatula. The starters are locked and loaded, and my wife has no idea she's dating a culinary cyborg now. On to the next course. This kitchen showdown's just getting started. Before we move to the next section, please don't forget to subscribe if you've liked the video so far. Now that the pancakes are done and looking like they came out of a Michelin's playbook, it's time to move to the salad. Because balance, right? But not just any salad. I'm talking zucchini ribbons, carrot curls, cucumber confetti. And for that, I reach for my trusty OXO Y Peeler. Now look, I know it's not robotic or AI powered, but this thing peels like it's got a PhD in vegetable undressing. One click of the wrist and it glides through the carrots like butter. No jams, no weird catches, just pure peel perfection. The handle? It's got that soft, grippy rubber that feels like it's designed by someone who actually likes using their hands. And it doesn't slip, not even when your hands are wet or you're dancing around the kitchen to 90s R&B because the mood's gotta stay high. Within minutes, I've got a salad that looks like it belongs on a Pinterest board. My wife's gonna think I hired a private chef. Nope, just me. Alright, time to turn up the heat. Literally. I've got 3 things going at once now. Crostini to toast, peppers to roast, and mini quiches to bake. Normal people would panic, but I've got the Wonder Oven from OurPlace, and this thing? It's like having a personal sous chef with zero backtalk. I toss in the peppers, set it to roast, and boom! 360-degree convection magic does its thing. While that's going, I slide in the mini quiches like I'm prepping for brunch at Gordon Ramsay's house. And right on the side rack, I've got crostini crisping to a golden perfection. It preheats faster than I can finish a dad joke. And the touchscreen makes me feel like I'm programming a spaceship, not just roasting vegetables. Plus, it's compact enough to fit on my tiny counter without taking over the entire kitchen. I open the door mid-bake. Zero heat slapped to the face. It's civilized, efficient, sexy even. At this point, I'm not just making dinner, I'm conducting a kitchen symphony. Do you think this tech is genius or overkill? Let's settle this. So there I am, standing in front of the fridge like it's a philosopher, wondering what to make for the main course. Until my smart fridge decides to flex its AI muscles. This thing is basically a food therapist with a touchscreen. It scans everything inside, cross-references what I need in the database of recipes, and boom, suggests a balsamic glazed chicken with roasted asparagus and wild rice. Did I think of that? Absolutely not. But the fridge knew. It always knows. I tap yes, and it even makes me step-by-step instructions, including timers I can sync to my oven or phone. It warns me I'm low on garlic, traitor, and offers to add it to my shopping list. Like, thanks, MomBot. It even suggests wine pairings, because apparently my fridge is now classier than I am. Honestly, if it starts giving me relationship advice, I might get jealous. But tonight, I'm letting it take the reins. The AI's got the plan. I'm just the guy pretending I knew it all along. I'm officially in the salsa zone, and the Fullstar vegetable chopper is my not-so-secret weapon. Now, I love a good kitchen gadget, but this thing feels like it was designed by someone who got tired of crying over onions and swearing at dull knives. I just slap in half a tomato, give it one satisfying push, click, and boom! Perfect little cubes. No juice tsunami, no mess, just precision. I throw in some red onion, basil, garlic, same deal. It dices like it's trying to impress a Michelin inspector. The built-in catch tray means everything stays tidy, and there's even this handy little comb thing to clear out the blades, which I honestly know I didn't need it until I used it. I feel like one of those chefs on TV who prep 18 ingredients in 30 seconds, minus the dramatic music. The salsa is fresh, colorful, and just spicy enough to say I tried. Between this and the Wonder Oven, I'm starting to think the real superhero isn't flight. It's a properly diced tomato. So the smart fridge threw down the challenge, creamy mushroom risotto. And I'm not about to spend 45 minutes babysitting rice. That's where the Instapot Duo Plus comes in like a culinary sidekick with a PhD in shortcuts. I dump in the arborio rice, broth, garlic, mushrooms, a splash of white wine. For the risotto, not me, yet. Seal the lid and hit risotto mode. Yes, that's a real thing. No stirring, no stress. Just me pretending to be productive while it does all the work. It pressure cooks like it's in a race against time, and in under 15 minutes, it's creamy, rich, and smells like I actually know what I'm doing. The Duo Plus even has this cool LCD screen that tells me exactly what's happening, like it's narrating its own journey to greatness. I sneak a spoonful, burn my tongue, worth it, and realize I'm somehow ahead of schedule. Dinner's coming together and I'm still shockingly calm. Have you ever had a kitchen fail? Drop your funniest story in the comments. With the risotto doing its thing in the Instant Pot, I turn to my other culinary co-pilot, the Ninja D7201 food air fryer. This thing's got dual zones, which means I can cook two totally different foods at once without one tasting like the other. It's like having two tiny ovens that don't argue. I toss in some seasoned chicken thighs on one side and a colorful mix of zucchini, sweet potatoes, and bell peppers on the other. Hit the smart finish and both sides magically finish at the same time. How? Or science? Same thing. It preheats faster than my laptop and makes everything crisp without drowning it in oil. The chicken comes out juicy, vegetables are golden edged and caramelized, and I didn't even have to rotate a tray. I open the baskets and get hit with that hot, delicious aroma that says, look at you, pretending you didn't even almost burn toast last week. Now, just when I thought dinner couldn't get any more restaurant level, I break out the big guns. The Breville Sear and Press Panini Grill. This thing isn't just for sandwiches, though. Yes, it does make a grilled cheese that could start a cult, but tonight, it's steak time. I drop a marinated sirloin on the hot plate and press down and boom, instant sizzle. That sear is so satisfying I almost high-fived the grill. It's got this adjustable temperature control that lets me go full scorched earth on the outside while keeping the inside perfectly medium rare. And because the top plate moves like a robotic jaw, it presses evenly whether I'm working with a steak, a fat panini, or a flattened chicken breast. Midway through, I throw on some ciabatta slices to warm up for plating, because details matter when you're playing superhero chef. Steak's done, juicy, charred, perfect grill marks. I know I could stop with the steak, risotto, and roasted vegetables, but come on, when the Samsung AI Smart Oven is just sitting there looking like a spaceship, you use it. Tonight it's got one job: finish off the main dish with a baked, balsamic glazed salmon fillet. I slide it in and the oven instantly recognizes what it is. Scans the shape, color, and texture like it's doing facial recognition for food. It suggests the perfect temperature and time, and honestly, I nod like I had that plan all along. I don't touch a thing. It adjusts in real time, making micro changes to cook evenly, crisp the edges, and keep the inside buttery soft. I'm basically standing there arms crossed, sipping sparkling water, while this AI oven roasts like it's been training with Gordon Ramsay's ghost. He's not dead, but if he were, this thing would summon him. When the chime goes off, I open the door and boom, perfection. No dry edges, no second guessing, just a flawless piece of fish. While the main dish is riding its AI-powered glory, I jump back to the starters because yes, this meal has layers. And nothing says I love you and I'm also a little extra like homemade custard. So I grab my secret weapon, the Dash Rapid Egg Cooker. This thing is small, but it punches way above its weight class. I load it up with eggs, a bit of water, and boom. It steams them to the exact doneness I need without me hovering over the pot like some 19th century peasant. Today it's the base for a quick vanilla custard. Silky, rich, the kind of texture that makes your fork pause midair. And it handles it like a pro. No overcooked eggs, no eggy smell. Just smooth perfection ready to be transformed into either a savory bite or, if I'm feeling bold, a mini creme brulee. Honestly, if I had this thing in college, I probably would have eaten less cereal. But be honest, which gadget would you want in your kitchen? Tell me below. Dinner's winding down, but I'm not dropping the ball on dessert. Not when I've got the Ooni Koda 16 sitting right outside like a brick oven beast just waiting to show off. This thing runs on gas, heats up to over 900 degrees Fahrenheit in what feels like 5 seconds, and tonight, it's going full dessert mode. I roll out a thin crust, spread on a generous layer of Nutella, sprinkle with fresh raspberries, and hit it with a few banana slices for good measure. Then straight into the inferno. The heat from this oven is wild. We're talking crispy, blistered edges in just under 90 seconds, but the center stays soft and gooey. It's like a s'more and a pizza had a love child. I slide out with the peel, drizzle a little honey over the top like a total show-off, and try to act cool as if I didn't just bake dessert in what looks like a turbocharged spaceship. I bring it inside, cut a slice, and my wife looks at me like I've just rewritten the laws of physics with Nutella. I mean, maybe I did. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech that makes you a home hero. And that's a wrap, literally and emotionally. With the right gadgets, I went from a tech geek to a superhero home chef in one night. From risotto to dessert pizza, every dish felt like magic made simple. These tools didn't just cook, they transformed the moment. So tell me, which gadget would make you a home chef superhero? Drop it in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for your next tech power-up. Bye for now.